Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The new TV series coming your way is called The Politician, and one of the stars is with us here, Gwyneth Paltrow. I want to ask you, what is your own concept growing up about school politics? I mean, when you were a teenager, when you were in high school, how did you maneuver through the system?
Well, I went to an all-girls school, so I think the dynamics there were very different. I think we were in a very supportive, kind of empowered female environment, and so there wasn't a lot of crazy competition around running for president, and I don't even remember people campaigning or anything like that. It was very different, but maybe that was just particular to my school.
One of the nice things about being older is I look back on shows like this or other movies and I go, thank God I'm not in high school now. Did it scare you a little bit of what high school is like today?
You know, I think that well, it's a pretty interesting question. I mean, I think that what scares me most about high school today is just how much children are gleaning their idea of self-worth from social media, which is something that's very different from when I was a kid, and obviously there wasn't even internet. And so that's kind of the thing that I worry about most, is that their smartphones and all of the information and all of the connectivity can make them feel badly about themselves in a lot of ways.
Except for some special appearances in Marvel movies, we don't see you that often, sadly, in film and television. Was it nice to come back? Was there this muscle that you hadn't exercised in a long time that got a chance to kind of run free?
You know, I've been so focused on running my company, Goop, and my husband really talked me into doing the show, and it turned out to be a great experience. I think I was out of practice with memorizing lines, that's for sure. So that definitely took me a minute.
And just really quick, because you mentioned Goop, this is for Germany. I understand it's international. Do you follow it in certain countries? Do you see how your business is going? Is Germany a good market?
Germany is a great market, and we ship to Germany, and we have a lot of great readership in Germany as well.
So anybody, if you're interested, keep following up. Ryan creates such interesting characters, he does. And I know the first time you were introduced to his work was on Glee. Mm-hmm. What did that experience kind of solidify in you that you'd want to work with him again?
Well, Ryan and Brad and Ian, you're forgetting the two other co-creators who are very important. I think that, you know, Ryan and Brad and Ian together create a really amazing world, and they always say, like, Ryan always comes with like the zany, like the really out there kind of culture busting ideas, and Ian always, you know, brings the comedy, and Brad brings the heart. So the three of them together always create this amazing world, and definitely that was the case in Glee, and I was really excited to come back, and this is the second show that they've all done together, so it was really cool.
In this show, you play a mother, and you have to give advice to your son. Having two teenage kids yourself, what if one of them shows up to you and says, Mom, I want to run for an office. I want to get into politics. How do you steer them?
It hasn't happened so far. I think that, you know, as with anything, I'm always going to support my kids in any passion that they have or any road that they want to take. You know, I'm always very supportive. I think you have to let kids kind of follow their passion, and I mean, I think it's, you know, if they were going to run for public office, that would be a very interesting life choice. But hey, you know, I would support them. And
just real quick, season 2, will you be involved?
I will be involved in season 2. I haven't read anything yet, but I'm told I'm in it.
Well, so stay tuned. Anyway, Gwyneth Paltrow, is always such a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.